I've heard this before. I know I need to fix this. But there is something about your focus that is off. The Emperor in reverse. You're just coming through as being, yeah, like with your hands, like, what do you want me to do? So, but it's not in a bad way. It's more like peaceful because you understand that there's a system. And so that is your goal. It is your goal to get the situation fixed. And you know that you're not completely focused. I imagine you with the Hierophant, with what is on her head. It's like you're saying, this is something, even though I'm not there yet, this is something I'm going to have to sit with or stay with until I figure out everything. Until the rest becomes unknown. And now the flower in the background just started showing, and the other flower started showing, which I feel like is drawing attention away from your purpose. And the fact that your focus is like off, there's more that's to be figured out. Like, there's more to the situation that has to change before this can be fixed. But you're not happy with the way that it, like this lesson or the learning experience, like you feel bad about it. I feel like it's not that you don't care, it's that I feel like you're numb in a sort of way, not like not physically, but it's like you're kind of just to the situation. You're like, well, this is just the way it is, and this is what I have to do. Like, but you don't like it. You do not like it. You're not super satisfied with it. Because of the system. The Magician. So this is where you come up with whatever it is that you come up with. And usually this card, like recently this card, I've noticed the measurements from her head to her hands. But in this reading, it's like I notice how far of a stretch she's making. Like there's a stretch. So something is a stretch. It is far out. There's something on my face. Okay. It is far out, whatever it is. And whatever that seems to be has to do with like your job, or has to do with your marriage, or it has to do with something that's it's something that is set in place, or it's a structure, it's a system. So the longer that you are in this stretch, so to speak, not physically, but metaphorically, it's like the more your focus begins to narrow in, it's like you're zooming in on what the change is that you're supposed to go through. And so now the Magician is showing that she's not stretched, but she's just measuring. She's measuring the distance between certain, it's like a high level of focus on what it is that you're working on. It's now, instead of being stretched, it's now like, this is a point, and then we're going to measure the next point, and then we're going to measure the next point. Seven of materials. And this this is the measuring. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. It's taking some time. You have a goal here. The Tower in reverse is saying that you refuse, because if it's in the upright, it means that there's been like a change, or it's completely, there's been a complete change to the situation. I feel like to allow you're refusing to allow the situation to go to that point. You're more focused on what the potential is. And that's what is being measured, is the potential. There seems to be like a very stubborn person who's not very kind in this experience. Someone who doesn't have much faith, or doesn't seem. There is someone. Another way this could go is there's someone who knows a lot and you're trying to match up to what they would know, but you know you have a ways to go. And so there's readjustments that have to be made. The High Priestess. So you're continuing to follow. There's right away I heard stop. Like stop right there. You're like, I'm not doing anything until this is over. This is the stopping point. Now that you notice where I am placing this, what does this have to do with, is the question. This has to do with what it is that you're wanting versus how far it is to get there. So there's something you know about the system. And there's also someone who knows how much it is to learn something and the starting point of it. Something about where you come from. And how it takes time. Someone says, I'm not going to do that unless you tell me to. Someone, it's strange. It's like I'm hearing, I'm sorry if I offended you, but I'm not going to do this unless it's complete. So with that said, Scorpio, I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much for stopping in, and I will see you hopefully soon. All right.